his elbows, and I'm going to flare them out. Once I flare them out, and they're not locked anymore, I'm going to bring him on top of me by bringing my knees to my chest. Okay? If he puts his hands on the mat, he's going to be in danger, so he's going to want to keep them on my chest, just like that. Okay? From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my left foot on the mat, and I'm going to bring my hips out over here. Okay? Boom. Still squeezing my knees together so he can't just walk out of here. Okay? And I'm still holding on to him right here. Okay, now I'm going to bring my left leg up. If you don't have the flexibility, which a lot of people probably don't, just whip it up right away like DJ Penn, you're going to grab your foot, and then you're going to bring it to you. Okay? So I'm doing an inside to outside karate block in here. Boom. I'm bringing my elbow inside as deep as possible. I don't want it flared out. Okay? Flared out is bad. You're going to be able to get, this guy's going to be able to get out if it's flared out. Okay? So, this leg is coming across the neck, shoulder line, and I'm doing a leg curl. Okay? I'm trying to put this heel kind of sort of down as far as possible. Okay? Another key point here is my leg is coming across his back. Okay? And I'm gluing the inside of my thigh to his rib cage right here. Okay? I don't want to leave it out way far out like this because he's going to push it down and he's going to pass it. Okay? Just going to push it down and come around it. Okay? So you really need to keep that glued to the side so we can't push it down. Normally what guys will do is they'll do this and they'll step over. Okay? We don't want that. So the most common mistakes right now when you get into mission control are going to be not flaring out, or your mistake will be to flare it out, and not to stay glued right here. If you want to put the foot on the hip, you can when they stack you. Okay? So if he's coming up and stacking you, forward, push forward, yeah. Then you can push off on the hip. Okay, otherwise I prefer to keep it on the back so you can keep it glued, keeping those knees pinched together. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. Okay, so he's keeping me down, good posture, come on the inside of the elbows, flare them out, bring my knees to my chest. Okay, from here, I grab his neck, hold him into place. Left foot comes out. I move out on my hips, squeezing my knees together still. Bring my left leg up. Boom. Squeezing my knees together here. Leg curl right here. Inside, outside to inside karate block. Notice also how I'm not grabbing my ankle. I'm hooking it right here. Okay. There's much less space in here now. It's much tighter when I do that. If I'm here, look at all that space I just created. Okay, so no grabbing, you're hooking. Okay? And if you're having flexibility problems, keep getting out on your hip. Get more on your side. Okay? This is very easy now. Okay, so let's just, I go right here. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come between my body and his arm, and I'm going to come up through here. I'm going to grab the shin, and I'm going to flare the arm out. Okay, once I do that, I'm going to go right to hugging the knee. Okay, so I'm in the same position except I have the hand on the mat and I'm hugging the knee. So you really want to hug this knee. It's really important to get good at hugging this knee because when we move on from here, we're going to let go of this control and all we're going to have is the knee hug right here. So to have a good knee hug, you should feel like you're pinching his tricep. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze, feel that pinch on the tricep. Okay, so boom, we're here, and I want you to get into that position, and we're going to hold it for 10 seconds as well. Okay, the bottom guy, you're going to be holding, squeezing here, and the top guy, I'm going to show you what he's going to do. He's going to do a push-up, and I'm going to hold on. Okay, if I fall off, my position's not good. Go ahead and push up. Okay, I have to hold on to him here. Okay, if I start to slip, that's okay, just pull yourself back up. Okay? The way he's positioned here, but this is fine. Okay? Now I'm going to come over. I'm going to kind of flare my arm out, pushing his head away. Come over the top here. Now I'm going to push his face that way and extend my leg. Boom. And this is going to move me parallel with him. So you can get up on your knees. Okay? As soon as I get here, I'm going to cross my right over my left. I'm going to grab his hip here. Very important to grab the hip here. This is actually the first thing I'm looking for. If I don't grab his hip, he rolls forward. ahead and roll forward. And I don't have anything, okay? I can't control his body. Okay, here, pull it down as far as possible. Push his head away with my forearm. I'm squeezing this knee the entire time. This never stops. Come over the top. Push the foot. Extend the leg. Grab the hip. Cross the legs. Okay, this is what we call the Jiu claw position. Grab the wrist here. Reach across. Grab the hip. Cross the feet. Okay. 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 Pull it in front of the face, down below the neck as far as possible, over the top, push, extend the leg, block the hip, cross the feet, grab the wrist, push it into my hip. Okay, everybody see this position? Kind of get this? Anybody blown away yet? Okay, good. Leg that is over the shoulder needs to be reinforced. Okay, if it's like this, then he's posturing against this leg that's not reinforced. Okay, if you're like this, then I have two legs on one. Okay, so what he's going to do is he's going to posture up. Okay, he's going to lift me back. So what I need to do is I need to squeeze my knees together, straighten my legs out, and I'm going to axe kick the ground. Boom, this is the ice kick. Now when I do that, I want to come straight onto my side. Okay, now he can't posture anymore. He tries to posture. Go ahead, try to posture up. Okay, when I'm on my side, it's very difficult for him to posture. Okay, so when he's done kind of spazzing out and going crazy, I'm going to use that opportunity to come up, flare my legs out this way, whatever the opposite way of his body is. Okay? I want to keep this thing tucked in here like that. I don't need to grab it and hold it there necessarily. I can come up and it's trapped. Okay? From here, I can either grab over under, or I can grab around his arm to finish the omoplata. Okay? So I'm just going to do it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean forward and I'm going to thrust my hips this way. I'm going to try and bring the back of his wrist to the back of his neck here. Boom. Very slowly until he taps. Or doesn't tap. Okay. He has very flexible arms. Okay? So again. Okay, keep postures up. I ice pick him down by straightening out my legs, axe kicking, and getting onto my side. Okay, once I'm onto my side, I wait until he's done. I come up, I sit up, flare the legs out, keep his wrist in here, over under. You can grab an S grip underneath there if you can. Sit forward and thrust the hips. Time. Okay, so my right leg is over my left, blocking his hips so he can't roll. He postures up.